Yo, what up? It's Jonathan Belcher here in this video. I just had some great food, the infamous bacon, egg, and cheese. If you're from New York, you know that's like the legendary breakfast right there. I just had that and it was amazing. It was amazing. And I was thinking about this topic today. I actually did an outline for this topic today, so you know it's gonna be good. You know I'm about to drop some gems on you. If you need to, grab a pen and pad. Classes in session. Classes in session. It's a new year, new you, right? It's time to get it. It's a new season. It's a new day. And this is more of a close-up video. I normally do videos further back, but I want to change up the vibe a little bit in this video. Can I do that? Can I do that? Can I change up the vibe a little bit in this video for you? Give me a thumbs up if I could do that. If I could do that, give me a thumbs up in this video. So we're going to talk about the 9 ways to manifest anything that you want. Who doesn't want to learn that? Who wouldn't want to learn how to manifest what they want? You know, 9 ways to manifest what you want. Because believe it or not, manifestation is a process. But let me tell you, you got everything it takes to manifest the things that you want. And it may not look exactly how you want it to look when you get there, but it's still going to look amazing. It's still going to be made for you. It's still going to be prosperous. It's still going to be great. But before we start with the topic at hand today, we're going to start with our daily affirmations. I am rich. I am financially free. I am financially prosperous. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. You know the rest, right? I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am loved. One more time, like I'm from the South. I am rich. I am financially free. I am financially prosperous. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am loved. Even that in itself could be a form of a way to manifest something, is an affirmation. I don't have that on my list today, but affirmations is a bonus. That's a bonus right there. So stay tuned to the end of the video because I'm going to give you 9 ways to manifest anything that you want. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all the subscriptions I've been getting, all of the comments, even if it's a little bit, a lot, I appreciate it. And those of you who have been sharing my videos with friends and family, I really, really appreciate that as well. People need this word. People need this information. People need to know how to get what they want. Because it's just very unfortunate. I remember for years I struggled for years trying to understand, try to get a better understanding of business, trying to get a better understanding of just how to level up in certain ways and how to take things to a whole new level. And maybe that's where you are in your life right now. Maybe you're at a point in your life where you're ready to level up some things. You're ready to take things to a new level. You're ready to transform and you're ready to go through your process. But not just go through your process, grow through your process. Grow through your process. That's what it's about. It's about growing through your process. It's going to be challenges. It's going to be hard nights. It's going to be some blood, sweat, and tears put into what you got to do. But at the end of the day, you're growing through the process. You're growing through the process. You're gaining more experience. You're gaining more knowledge, more wisdom, more understanding, more clarity. The more you just keep pushing forward, right? The more you just keep pushing forward. So the first way in which you can manifest anything that you want is through the power of meditation. Meditation, which is the process of stilling the mind, can allow you to manifest whatever you want because stilling of the mind gets you more clear on your goals. And when you're clear on your goals and you're clear on your purpose, it's easier to tune out all the bullshit distractions. Every day we got distractions. You turn on the news, you're going to see distractions. Turn on your Facebook wall. A lot of y'all, I remember I used to do this all the time. I log into Facebook and I'm there scrolling through Facebook all day looking at other people's lives instead of doing the work I need to do because of distractions. So meditation really helps you to have a clear mind and to achieve a level of stillness to where you can really see how your dreams can manifest and happen for you. But most importantly is the feeling that meditation gives you. You know, a lot of people might feel that meditation don't work. I know people out there who feel like meditation is going to change them, make them a different person, mess them up. Nah, that's all bullshit. That's all BS. Meditation is simply you getting more in tune with the self, more in tune with you. It's a period of solitude to where you can sit there and you really, really manage your breathing and you still the mind. You still the mind in a quiet, you get a quiet space and you take that time for 25 minutes to 30 minutes a day, and you meditate, and you meditate, you meditate, you meditate. You know what I mean? You breathe in, deep breath, and you exhale slowly. Deep breath, exhale slowly. Deep breath, and you exhale slowly. But meditation, what it really, really does is it gets you feeling calm. It's like all of the distractions and all of the noise gets weeded out when you meditate, especially when you're doing it on a consistent daily basis. You're going to start to realize that you feel calmer. You're going to start to realize that you just feel more of a sense of being content, more clear. You know, you're going to just realize that every objective you need to accomplish, you're going to be able to lay it out in your mind better and attack it better. Like, this is the type of stuff that starts to happen when you start to meditate the right way. So that's the first way in which you can start to manifest anything that you want. Like this video if you appreciate that, if you like that first way. The second way is through prayer. Prayer, right? Those of you who have, you know, you believe in God, you believe in a creator, you believe in the ultimate creator, I would suggest prayer and getting more of a connection with that higher being. And prayer is kind of similar to meditation in that really what you're doing through it in prayer is you're really affirming that what you want. So it's really not to really be asking and begging or yearning for what you want. That's really not the purpose for prayer. The real purpose for prayer is really for you to claim and affirm that you have that already what you want. So in other words, it's like saying you already have what you want. It's already saying thank you to your higher power for what you already have or what you want, right? It's not even here yet, but you're already thanking your higher power for it. That's a powerful prayer because you're in expectation and you're obviously faithful because you're in expectation of something that's not even physically here yet. But you know you're promised for it and you know you're destined to get it. You know you're destined to get it. So that's what prayer really does is it zeroes in. Prayer is also a great way to reinstill confidence in yourself. If you hear some background noise, please just ignore that. So prayer, another very powerful method in manifesting anything that you want. Very, very powerful if you believe in and you have a connection to a higher power. I would suggest starting to pray. Applying prayer to your life is going to help you in a great way, right? The third thing that you could do is speak your world into existence. Speaking your world into existence, which means that you can't go around life speaking broke, speaking negative, downplaying yourself all the time, thinking broke, thinking the worst, always thinking you're gonna fail, always expecting that you didn't do good, always expecting that you about to mess up. You know, you can't attract abundance by having that broke mentality. You can't attract abundance by speaking lesser of yourself and belittling yourself. You will never attract great things by doing that. And you would never attract great things by listening to the haters, listening to the doubters, listening to the critics, the people who ain't never did what you doing, people who never dreamed of dreaming where you dreaming to go to. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you can't expect to win speaking some broke stuff. You can't. I don't care how you feeling. I don't care what the bank account is saying. I don't care that your job just paid you some money and it's all going to bills. If somebody calls you out and they say, look, man, I want to come out to the mall with me, come and have a good time. Me, a friend calls you to go out to the mall, go to the mall. Make a decision to go to the mall and move around like you got the money to buy whatever you want. Because this is all intertwined with speaking your world into existence. It's all intertwined into positive thinking. It's all like the same stuff. But you can't sit there and say, oh, I want to make a lot of money, or I want to be successful, or I want to achieve this and achieve that. And you talking and saying everything in the opposite direction of what you want. That don't make no sense. So you want to get rich, but you talking broke. You know what I'm trying to say? You want to level up, but you talking about some stagnant shit. You know what I'm saying? You want to get to a whole new level in life, but you hating on somebody who just has success in their business. That don't make no sense, because in order for you to level up, you would have to appreciate somebody else's success, because their testimony is an example of what's possible for you. So speaking your world into existence. And this has to do with anything you want. This has to do with getting a girl you want. This has to do with getting a relationship you want, getting a job you want, the position you want, making the money you want, having the success that you want, making the sales that you want in your business. Speak it into existence. Speak the great things into existence, the good things, the things that you don't want. We know that the nonsense is there. We know that the bullshit is possible. We know that already. We know that. That's not rocket science to figure out. Everybody in life knows that. Fourth thing is action. You got to take action. And the best kind of action you can take is inspired action, the kind of action where nobody has to tell you to get up off your ass. I'm talking about the kind of action where you don't even need a boss. You don't need an alarm clock to wake you up. You wake up in the morning and you inspired by passion to do what you need to do. Because we all know faith without works is what? What's faith without works? You got it right. You guessed it. It's dead. Faith without works is dead. So action. You got to take action to bring to fruition what you want. Because that's the actual planting of the seed to manifest something that you want. So you got to put in action. Now, once you put into action, you did your part. It's not for you to keep worrying about it, worrying about why your manifestation ain't coming right now. It's time for you to let the universe do its part. Let God do his job. That's what it's time for. You know what I'm trying to say? Once you put your action in, you did your part. You tried your best. You did all you can do every day, day in and day out. Sweat, blood, and tears. Nobody could be mad at that. All somebody can do is respect you for that. All somebody could do is acknowledge you as a king and a queen for that, for taking action on what you say you want. The fifth thing that you could do is visualize what you want. Visualization. Visualization is very powerful. Seeing things in the mind's eye, seeing what you want, imagining what you want, feeling what you want, seeing yourself in the setting and where you want to be at. Visualization, using that third eye, baby, which means when you close your eyes, while you meditate, you can do this at the same time. You can visualize while you're meditating. You can visualize while you meditate. I'm telling you, this was a powerful thing I started doing, was I started visualizing while I was meditating and visualizing the things that I want. And this would give me a very good feeling during my meditation. And I would have it would feel like I came out that meditation like it's like a high. Like I just felt like it's crazy. You know what I mean? And this is just you. There's no drugs involved. You don't need no liquor, no weed for this. There's some people who smoke weed and meditate. If you're that type of person, do what you need to do. But I'm saying you could do it with a completely sober mind. And that's the best way to do it because it's just you and your own mind. So you figuring out your own mind. You getting your own mind right. You know what I'm trying to say? So the sixth thing is forming a mastermind group. If you want to manifest anything you want much faster, get around people who think like you. Get around people who have a vision. And because they're smarter than you is not a bad thing. Because they're better than you is not a bad thing. Because they may be at a higher level than you is not a bad thing. When you're forming your mastermind group, you probably want to be the dumbest people in that group, the dumbest person in that group, excuse me. You probably want to be the dumbest person in that group. And the reason is because if you're a part of a mastermind group where you there and you soaking up all this knowledge and you learning a lot and you're exposed to a high level of that industry or you know, a great level of talent, if you're exposed to that, that's only gonna make you better. That's kind of like taking a kid that's like 15 years old. Imagine this for a second, right? A kid that's 15 years old and you putting him on a basketball court to play with grown men every day. Well, yeah, the grown men are stronger than him. Yeah, they may be bigger than him. But because he becomes used to playing with grown men every day, guess what's going to happen? He's going to be way better than the average 15-year-old, the average 16-year-old, 17-year-old. So it's the same concept. Form a mastermind group where the people are headed somewhere. They got a vision. Some friends. Maybe you got to get away from those old friends, those hater friends that ain't doing nothing. They ain't headed nowhere. They ain't taking no action on shit. They in the same place, talking about the same stuff, gossiping about people, talking about people, hating on people, criticizing people, judging people. You don't want to be around those people. It's not changing anything, is it? Is it changing your life? Is it changing your life? Is it changing your life? Nah, it's not. I'm telling you the answer right now. It's not changing your life. Forming a mastermind group of like-minded thinkers is a better way to change your situation. The seventh way is healthy dieting. Healthy dieting. This is an area I probably could do better in. But healthy dieting, I think, does have a lot to do with how you feel. And how you feel, I think, has a lot to do with the action you're able to take. And of course, we just said action is a form of manifestation, is a way to get to manifesting what you want. So if you're eating healthy, the mind is going to be fed good nutrients. The body is going to be fed good nutrients. If your mind and your body is fed good nutrients, it's going to perform in optimal and tip-top shape. If that makes sense, put a thumbs up. Like this video. Drop a comment below. Drop a comment below saying, I am a manifesting queen or king. I am a manifesting king. I am a manifesting queen. If you're a lady, manifesting queen. I'm a manifesting king if you're a man out there, right? Drop a comment below. Healthy dieting, fruits, vegetables, drinking water. You got people out there who tell me they don't like water. And I'm like, yo, how the fuck? I'm looking at these people, I'm like, how you don't drink water? How you don't like water? It's the most pure, refreshing, good tasting liquid that you can drink. Like water, the natural, God-given element. How you don't like water? How you don't like water? I gotta, if you don't like water, drop a comment below. I wanna know below in the comment section why you don't like water, the real reason. Is it because it tastes bad? Even that I'm gonna challenge, because it's like, it don't taste bad. It probably has not much of a taste. It probably is lacking taste in some ways, but if you're a true water drinker, you know there's a difference in waters, and waters have different tastes. Some taste better than others. But water is important. You gotta drink water. You gotta drink water. You gotta drink water. Eat your fruits and vegetables. Eat fish. Fish is what? What they call fish? They call fish the brain food right there. I remember my mom always made fish. And back in the days, she used to always say, this is brain food, this is brain food, this is brain food. And my grandmother said the same thing. My grandmother made fried porgy fish all the time, right? And she would make it with tartar sauce and the French fries and the ketchup. And the fish would be so good. And she'd always say it's brain food. So there's a reason why that saying came about. You know what I mean? Because something in the fish helps you to think better, helps you to think clearer. I don't know why I'm talking about food. And I've been talking about food since the beginning of this video. I was talking about the bacon, egg, and cheese. Now I'm talking about fish. I apologize if I'm making some of you hungry out there. I really apologize. But the eighth thing that you need to manifest anything that you want, right? Anything that you want, is you need education. Some level of education, right? You have formal education, which is go to school, get a good job, just go to college, the regular formal education. Then you have specialized self-education. Two differences. The specialized self-education is more likely to get you rich. Formal education is more likely to allow you to make a living. You know what I'm saying? In general, if you just want to make a living, formal education, and you don't got to get no more education. Now, if you want to do some specialized shit, if you want to serve people on a great level in this world, if you want to be able to quit your job, if you want to be able to travel, if you want to be able to make more money doing less work, if you want to know what it feels like to wake up in the morning making money in your sleep, if you want to be on the type of time where, people look at you and they just happy to listen to you and be around you because they know you got a lot of gems and they know you got a lot of experience to share with them to help them. If you want to be on that level where you feel like the superstar of your life, then you're going to have to get into special education. You're going to have to find an industry, something that you want to focus on and really blossom in that area specifically. So education is still key. You still need education to be good at what you're doing, because without any education, I know I needed to learn how to count. I probably ain't need no damn Pythagorean theorem. We ain't need no damn, what's that other thing? Darwin's law. I don't know, all the stuff they was teaching in school. A lot of the stuff that we learned, we don't even apply it in our adult life. We don't even apply it to our adult life. So the education I really talk about is more so a specialized kind of education, where it's more so like you seek that education. Like it may be an event. You went and bought a ticket to go an event, or you got a ticket to a workshop or something to learn something around a mastermind group. Once again, you hitting another one of those manifestation automatically. You go to an event with other people who think like you, they're on a similar vision, you automatically form a mastermind group right there, right? While getting your education at the same time. But don't underestimate education. Most people fail because they underestimate education. They don't value it as much as they value other things. Most people value Michael Jordan sneakers. They value Yeezys. They value weed and liquor, and all that's cool. That's good. But at the end of the day, when we talking about leveling up, when we talking about getting your shit together, when we talk about bossing up, when we talking about really becoming who you destined to be and reaching your full potential in this life, is going to take value in education more than a lot of those other things. And for a long period in my life, I started doing that. I started valuing education a lot more than the other materialistic things that wasn't changing my life. The materialistic things that wasn't making me more money. It wasn't improving my relationships. Materialistic things that wasn't making me feel spiritually fulfilled. Fulfilled on the inside. So I started to focus more on education. You need education to manifest something, because that's the how-to stuff. That's all the how-to stuff. And then last but not least, right? That was number 8, was education. The 9th one, last but not least. And this one you're probably going to be shocked about. Detachment. 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 You like, yo, what? You manifest something by detaching away from it, detaching from it. Does that make any sense? Yes. Yes, you can manifest things easier by becoming detached. Why is detachment powerful? It's powerful because it allows you to stay focused. It keeps you from getting discouraged. Because yeah, you may want this goal over here, but if you're not focused on the goal, on the manifestation, the actual ultimate manifestation you want, if you're not focused on that and you're focused on the process at hand, and you're focused on the action you need to take, and you're focused on the steps you need to put together, if you're focused on the process and detached from the exact result that you want, before you know it, you're gonna have the result that you want. You ever noticed in life, I don't know if you've ever noticed in life, but you go through life and you ever found that you run into the things you were looking for most when you least looking for it, or you least expect it? You tend to just find something that you was always looking for, or you wasn't even thinking about it now. You've been looking for something for years and you stop thinking about it for a whole year and then it finally just pops up. That ever happened to you? It's because of detachment. Because you no longer had an emotional, you were no longer emotionally drained by that thing you wanted. So detachment, if you detach from what you want, it's still acknowledging that you want it. It's still there. It's still, but you're understanding it's brewing. It's manifesting. You're in the process right now. It's coming to you. But if you're too attached to the things that you want, those are the people you find giving up on themselves. They start a business, quit a business, start a business, quit a business. They start a new trade, quit a trade, start a trade, quit a trade. Those are the people you find all over the place. They never quite find an exact journey and an exact purpose they want to serve in life. Those are the people who you find they easily distracted and they easily drifting from left to right, listening to friends, family. They listening to everybody but themselves. They listening to everything but the things that's going to help them level up in life. Those are the kinds of people who are attached, greatly attached to things. But once you become detached, and you still about your hustle, you still about your work, you still about your grind, you still about what you need to do, but you're detached from the ultimate result you want, it's gonna come sooner than you expect. Matter of fact, that's the same thing as you playing basketball. You're not even looking at the scoreboard, but you just busting ass. And next thing you looking up and you looking at the scoreboard and you realize you're winning. Why? Because you detached. You're detached. You already know you're a winner. You're a winner in the process. So when the manifestation shows up, you're not surprised. You just know, oh, wow, I'm surprised it came so quick. You're going to be so surprised it just came so quick in your life. So really quick, as a quick recap before I end this video, make sure to write this stuff down. Make sure to write this down so you can have it. 9 ways to manifest anything that you want. This is some law of attraction concepts. Law of attraction concepts right here. Number 1, meditation. 2, prayer. 3, speaking your world into existence. 4, action. 5, visualization. 6, forming a mastermind group. 7, healthy dieting. 8, education. And 9 is last but not least. That's what I meant to say. Last but not least, detachment. Detachment. All right, so if you like those 9 ways to manifest anything that you want, if you appreciate this content, make sure to drop a thumbs up and drop a comment below saying, I'm a manifesting king, I'm a manifesting queen. Share this video with 5 friends or family. I would appreciate if you did that. And like I said, this video, I did an outline. I did an outline this time. Most times I don't do no outline. I just kind of speak off the cuff. Everything flows from my heart and my mind. But in this video, I wanted to make sure that I hit all 9 points in a clear way so that you can understand it. Because I believe that in conjunction, you utilize all of this, you'll realize that it's really a process to manifesting what you want. It is not an overnight thing. So if you've been thinking negative for the past 10 years, you can't expect that just from watching this video, you're going to just automatically be great at thinking positive. So every thought that you're giving your brain, you're literally training your brain. You're literally training your spirit. You're literally training your spirit because every thought has its own energy to it. So if you utilize these manifestation, these non-manifestation principles, you start to realize that you're getting closer to your manifestation, and you'll realize that there's a transformation on your journey. And that's literally what manifestation is. It's a transformation. It's not like you just go from black to white, white to black overnight, or, you know what I mean, broke to rich. Like it doesn't work like that. It's a process. And once you fall in love with the process, everything that you want is coming your way. It's coming. I'm telling you it's coming. That's why people haven't been believing in you. That's why people haven't been talking about your successes. They haven't been talking about your wins. Let's just be honest. They've been whispering about your success. You know, they've been whispering about your success, but they've been screaming your failures, right? They've been screaming about the times you failed, about the times you fucked up. They've been screaming about your past. But people gonna do that because they see the greatness in you and they see your manifestation is coming. They see it's coming, right? So that's it. This is Jonathan Belcher. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell button so you can be notified whenever I make videos just like this. See you in the next video. Peace.